Hi, it's Maria Bird. Today is March 8th. It is International Women's Day, so happy International Women's Day to all the women out there. And to all the people who identify as women, happy International Women's Day to you as well. Today is full moon, so all those who celebrate full moon, happy full moon. We'll be dancing naked later. And it is also the day that we spring forward and lose an hour of sleep, but gain an hour of daylight in the evening. So, happy day for many of us, maybe not so much for the people who like to get up a little bit later. Now you got to get up a little earlier. So, there's changes that are going to be happening, and we start with small changes because in order to move forward, to spring forward, to do the things that you want to do, you have to make those changes in your life. So they could be small changes or big changes. It really depends upon what you wish to do. And in order to know where you're going, you have to know where you are. So, first thing you have to do is um, take take inventory. Are your needs being met? Your physical needs, like food, water, roof over your head. Are you making enough money and whatnot? You want to make sure that you are, in that mode where you can build upon. So if your foundation is not good, you're not able to build upon that. So we want to make sure that our foundation is steady. And so, in order to do that, we have to make sure that what we need physically, is met. And so that is, food, water, roof over our heads, heat in the wintertime, and maybe, open the window in the summertime, depending upon how much money you are making. And so when you figure out where you are, you know, do you want more? Is it something, are you happy where you are? Because if you're happy, you don't have to change. You can keep things going the way they are. Um, if you want more in life, you have to make some small changes. And so you have to change, the state that you're in and create the state that is conducive for what you want to create in your life. And so you got to figure out what is it? What direction do you want to, move forward in? Where do you want to spring forward? And once you figure out the direction, now you have a goal. And then you move forward towards that goal. You create the steps in order to move forward to, have this goal. So you get your needs met, right? When you have enough, right, you want to be more than enough. I hated that term, I'm enough. Oh God, it just sounds so fucking whiny to me. It's good if you don't have anything and you want to have enough. That totally fine. But if you want to have a life where you are thriving, you want more than enough. You want to be abundant. Because when you are abundant, when people feel abundant, then they naturally give. If you do not feel abundant and you're just enough, then you're not in a giving mode. There is nothing to give because you're enough. So we want to be more than enough. And in order to be more than enough, you have to make those changes to bring that kind of energy into your life. So, what is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to be? What is it that you want to have? Get the picture in your head. And when you have that picture, imagine going towards that picture and exactly what are the steps that you need to do. Do you know anybody who has done it before? So if you know somebody who's done it before and you've seen them do it, you might want to, visualize the steps that they have taken and then visualize yourself doing the same steps in order to get to the place that you want to be. Visualization is, the crux, of hypnosis. We visualize where we want to be. As a hypnotist, I help people create change in their life. I guide them to create change. I bring them into a state because you need to be in a state in order to create change. And I can help you create that state, or you can create it on your own. But you're getting into a powerful state. You are bringing that power into, every, area of your body. You're exuding, this power. When you feel creative, when you feel, joy, you feel it in every cell of your body. That is a state, and that is the state that you want to create a life in. So first you can imagine where you want to be. You imagine, what you want to have in your life. Where do you want to be? You imagine, the things that, that are most important to you. And be very, very specific. If you have a direction where you want to go, you have to be very, very specific. When you are putting in directions into a GPS, you have an address. You have an exact, address to where you want to go. Because if you put in a general address, it's just going to take you somewhere, but it's not going to take you to the exact place that you want to go. And so here you are. You want to know exactly where you want to be and be very, very specific. And after you are very, very specific, you envision what it is, what does it look like, how does it feel, and when you envision, what it looks like, and you bring yourself to the state of how it feels, there's your motivation, and then you're more likely to go for what you want to go for. Today is full moon, we want to be dancing in joy. Some like to dance naked, and some like to dance with clothes on. What kind of clothes are you wearing? Do you want that designer look? Do you want to, make the investment in the clothes that you're wearing? Do you want to make an investment in the kind of education that you have? Do you want to make the investment in the houses, that you live in? Houses, mind you, not just house. Where is it that you want to be? Get it down, get it in your head, get into the state that you can have this. You can have this. It's a matter of believing it. So I always say, if you want something bad enough, you have to believe that you can have it. And if you believe that you can have it, then you will have it. You will make it so. We make it so. We use the energies around it. We use the knowledge that we have, the wisdom that we have, the people in our lives. Because if you want something bad enough, you will go for it. And you will go for it big. I am enough? No, I'm more than enough. Fuck that. I'm enough. I am more than enough, and I'm going for what I want. And I'm going for it in a big way. That is the state that you want to be in. So just envision, just for a moment, envision exactly what you want. And when you envision that, notice your surroundings. What kind of house do you have? What kind of car do you drive? What kind of clothes are you wearing? Are you inside? Are you outside? Is your family around you? Notice everything. Everything. Are you in this country? Are you in another country? Are you on vacation? What is it? And then feel the feelings. because we all make our decisions based upon our feelings. If you have a good feel for something, you're going to go for it. Get into that state. Bring those feelings, from your unconscious mind into consciousness. And allow for them to go throughout your body, to tingle your body so you can move forward. Because when we want something and we want it bad enough, we're going to go for it. But you need to understand what it is that you're going for and the direction that you're going in. So today we're going to spring forward. And you are going to have that direction as to where you're springing forward to. And we're going to do it with the strength and confidence, because we are more than enough. We are way more than enough. And we have the know-how to get to where we want to go. So that is my, wisdom, or whatever you want to call it, for the week. Happy full moon. Happy International Women's Day. Happy springing forward. Happy. Bye.